January 25th. God is love. 1 John chapter 4 verse 8. The coming of Christ brought a new word for love into the Greek language, agape. There was already a word for friendship, philia, and one for passionate love, eros. But there was none to express the kind of love which God showing in giving his only begotten Son, and which he calls on his people to show to one another. There is another worldly love, a love with new dimensions. The love of God had no beginning, and it can have no end. It is a love that has no limit, that can never be measured. It is absolutely pure, free from all the taint of lust. It is sacrificial, never counting the cost. Love manifests itself in giving, for we read, God so loved the world that he gave, and Christ also had loved us and had given himself for us. Love ceaselessly seeks the welfare of others. It goes out to the unlovely as well as to the lovely. It goes out to its enemies as well as to its friends. It is not drawn out by any worthiness or virtue in its objects, but only by the goodness of the donor. It is utterly unselfish, never looking for anything in return, and never exploiting others for personal advantages. It does not keep account of wrongs, but throws a kindly veil over a multitude of slights and insults. Love repays every discourtesy with a kindness, and prays for its would be murderers. Love always thinks of others, esteeming them better than self. But love can be firm. God chastens those whom he loves. Love cannot countenance sin, because sin is harmful and destructive, and love desires to protect its objects from harm and destruction. The greatest manifestation of God's love was the giving of his beloved Son to die for us on the cross of Calvary. Who thy love, O God, can measure? Love that crushed for us its treasure, him in whom was all thy pleasure, Christ thy Son of love. Alabin. Amen.